You ever see a gay guy go on an epic rant, and the more they're on this rant, the more poignant the points that they're making, the more flamboyant they become. And then you're watching and you're like, wow, this guy's really on point, you know? And next thing you know, you're kind of rooting for him to really start flaming because, you know, he's on fire, right? Well, that happened. I was watching a JNS video, which is a Jewish conservative news outlet in Israel. And they had this guy on there, and he was flaming because of Hamas won some Oscar, and there was some propaganda video about Israel full of factual errors, and of course they got an Oscar because, you know, that's Hollywood. What cracked me up was the way this guy set up the video. Daniel Ryan Spaulding was his name. The guy is a comedian, because I'm like, this guy is funny, man. He's like the opposite of Bill Burr. Bill Burr has gone totally woke. The gay guy who's actually still got critical thinking skills. And so the way he sets up this video and the way he ends the video, like the way you can see, like he's getting ready to introduce the video. He's going to talk about this clip. So he gets all set up in his chair and he's like, and he's going to introduce the clip by going like, like, I don't know. If it was in slow motion, his hair would be going. He starts getting really like towards the end. You're just like, bruh. But he's on point, man. You gotta admit, he's on point, man. So check out this clip, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Daniel, who's your scumbag?
My scumbag is the winners of the Academy Awards for feature documentary, Yuval Abraham and Basil Andra. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
To the Academy for the award. It's such a big honor for the four of us, and everybody supported us for this documentary.
Yuval and Basil, congrats on your Oscar, but your film will be remembered as terrorist propaganda. Judea and Samaria is disputed territory, not occupied territory. The division of land and security restrictions were agreed upon by Palestinian leadership in the Oslo Accords. So if it's an apartheid occupation, it's an apartheid occupation they agreed to. 600,000 Israelis live in Zone C, and the vast majority are peaceful people raising families. The reason there's no peace is because Palestinian leadership won't agree to build a nation and beside a Jewish nation because their leadership are jihadists, like the jihadists who have occupied Iran for 46 years and fund these genocidal terrorist regimes at your border, like Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, the Muslim Brotherhood, and Qatar, who have infiltrated academia and journalism and the arts to prevent anyone from reporting on Israel accurately, and instead highlight whacked out communist Israelis like Yuval, who have made it his mission to turn the entire West against Israel by hyper-focusing on a few hundred extremists having back and forth conflicts about shepherding and building structures in Zone B instead of Zone C, and this structure being taken down and whose olive tree is whose. That's not the reason why October 7th happened. Tell that story. Explain that to the West, because that's what's going to be happening to them, because they're asleep and manipulated by fake-ass filmmakers like Yuval and Basil, who have utterly disgraced our holy Jewish nation.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of that, Daniel. That was fire. Well done. Well done. Wow.
Daniel Ryan Spaulding, bro, told you he was on fire. Even the girls were like, fire! He was flaming! And I went on YouTube and I gotta see this guy's comedy, but yeah, it's just, the lens that he does his comedy through is just not my scene, man. But he was on JNS, Jewish News Syndicate, which I used to go to all the time, particularly after 10/7 attacks, watching Caroline Glick. And after about a year, she moved on. I'm so bummed, man. That girl, I mean, she's kind of edgy, rough around the edges, really. I mean, she's a lot of bitterness in that girl, but I don't blame her. And but she moved on, and I'm bummed. But there's a new lady there, or maybe she's been there for a while. But I started watching her as she replaced Caroline for me, which is Ruthie Bloom.
Did you ever hear the Biden administration or even Trump today say to Zelensky, you have to give humanitarian aid to the Russians?
Right.
Not once.
Yeah.
So if you want news from Israel from a conservative perspective, not like these guys out there banging the drums in Jerusalem every week. They don't have the stones to go on the Temple Mount and protest against the people they should be protesting against. So that's my tip for you, the JNS website. And I just had to show that clip, man. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.